All right, some leaked information about the Tesla Model Y. I know a lot of people are kind of starting to concentrate on Model Y because, Model 3 is kind of, I wouldn't say a done deal, but definitely all the problems and maybe even all excitement is behind us. And Model Y is the next big thing, and we don't even know what it looks like, but we can guess. So there are a couple of things that leaked out, and I think Business Insider published it. So let's talk a few of them, and let me know if the ones that I'm excited about are the same as you're excited about. So all of this is coming up next.
Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric!
Welcome to E4 Electric, your number one source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, well, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there so you don't miss anything moving forward. And times are really, really exciting right now. And just like I said, some news on the Model Y. Business Insider leaking some of the information that actually Tesla came out and said, well, it's very outdated. We have other plans now, and we'll let you guys know when we're ready to let you know. But because they're not disputing this, looks like these are pretty recent plans that they have. I do have to say they're pretty ambitious. And so let's talk about them. First of all, it does look like they are going with a shared platform. Now, that could be anything, right? But I really hope that they're sharing as much of the platform as possible, because obviously sometimes the basic stuff, the mainframe, the powertrain can be done on the same line, production line, between the two cars. Model 3 and Model Y could be sharing them if they do it that way. So that I would be really excited about that, because I know, at first they were going to do that, then they decided to do something different, and I think now they're back to, yeah, we better share the platform with the Model 3. So I think that's a great way to go. Obviously, they can produce it at the Fremont factory. I don't think you can even produce shoes at this point at Fremont factory. It's just completely full. They're still ramping up production for the Model 3, but that's it. They're doing stuff in tents, as you know. So that's exciting. Now, for the production for the Model Y, it looks like they're going to be doing it, and there's no surprise here, but they're going to do most of it in Gigafactory 1 in Nevada, and they're targeting about 7,000 cars per week, which is a production of Model 3 right now. At least that's what they're claiming. And 5,000 at the Shanghai's new factory that they're building right now. But this is by 2021. Some people believe it's aggressive, but I think it depends on how fast they're going to build that factory in Shanghai. But as far as the Nevada factory is concerned, I sure hope they've learned enough lessons this time around. It doesn't seem like they've learned enough lessons for the Model S and Model X, but I really hope they have learned enough from them after Model 3. And it does look like Elon doesn't want to bet the entire house on the next model. I think he mentioned that the Model 3 is going to be the last time they're doing it. So let's hope that he is actually right, and then they're not going to risk anything in their any of their future, at least with the Model Y version. So some people think it's pretty aggressive, but by 2021 could mean anything. But first they need to unveil it in 2019. Looks like maybe March, and then there's still the entire year, and then there's 2020. So I mean, I can see how they can definitely get that going by then. It's definitely doable. Now, the biggest news that I think most people are excited is that apparently they're going to have a three row seating in that car. Now, I don't know where they're going to put that third row. I mean, yes, Model 3 is pretty roomy, but don't forget, it's roomy because the trunk is pretty tiny, right? So how big are those seats are going to be? I don't know. And obviously you want some space between the last seat and the outside of the car, in case if you get rear-ended, and I'm sure that will happen, unfortunately. So it would be interesting to see how they're going to do it. Now, a lot of people are saying that this could decide how popular this car is going to be. And I don't have a family, or kids, so I don't really know. But it does look like this whole third row concept was really important for Model X owners, some owners. And when I see other SUVs come out, it's pretty important, because I guess if you have either parents or kids or both, that's a matter of can we buy, should we buy this car, or should we not buy this car and buy some other car that has the actual third row seats. So Yeah, now before I go any further, by the way, let me remind you that this show and this channel is sponsored by Evanex, the aftermarket accessories for Tesla, including Model 3, and I'm sure they will do something cool for the Model Y once it comes out. I wonder if there will be some of the same things. Maybe Evanex can also use the same production lines to to make their aftermarket accessories for both of those models. They are producing it all, I believe, in the United States. So go ahead and grab the discount code in the description of this video, so you can continue saving yourself some money during this holiday season. Now, by the way, this is the other picture of the Model Y that Tesla produced. I mean, we kind of all know that it's going to be kind of almost like an inflated, if you will, version of the Model 3. I don't think there was going to be any surprises, but between this picture and this picture, I think we have a pretty good idea, and obviously we know what the Model 3 looks like. I think we have a pretty good idea. And I don't think looks are matter as much for the SUVs as they do, I think, for four-door sedans. But nevertheless, I do expect it to be quite a looker. I'm not really sure if they're gonna keep that, I don't know, that hip all the way so high where it's almost at the point of the windshield, where the windshield starts here, right here. Um, but no, I mean, you don't know. We never know. It does look kind of futuristic, but I'm sure they'll make quite a few modifications. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Is this the most important thing for the Model Y to succeed, the third row seats? Or do you think it doesn't really matter at all to you? Or feel free to use your friends and family as an example as well. But all we know is this is pretty exciting information, and I know in another few months we just might see the actual Model Y prototype. Now Tesla hasn't announced anything, but when Elon was talking about it, he was definitely targeting March. At least that's what he said, and of course we should take it all with a grain of salt when he promises really anything. But March does sound about right. All right, guys, I am looking forward to your comments. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.